Hey, welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Branson Quirk.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And we are producerless right now. So I got the computer over here with me.
Wow, multitasking.
You'd be shocked what can be done in a laptop. The entire podcast is done in this thing right here.
Yep.
Just this little laptop here, and we got your comments here. So we're seeing it all today. And they're not just deciphered comments like, put together. We're seeing them all right here.
Live.
So please be vocal.
Yes. We definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about the topics that we're going to be going over today. Also, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
What are you doing this weekend?
So tomorrow I'm going to Temecula. My girlfriend lives there. So
no wine tasting.
No wine. No, I can't drink, unfortunately.
Okay.
So no wine tasting. How about you?
Why can't you drink?
I have AFib.
Oh, right.
So I'm like an 80-year-old man inside of a 27-year-old body, which is terrible.
That is terrible. How is your breathing going upstairs?
I'm actually okay. It's
okay.
I need to have this surgery called an ablation to
Ooh.
fix it, so I stop having this stupid thing. Because when it happens, it's terrifying. You got to call the first responders. They have to do this thing in your blood where they stop your heart and then restart it again.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really intense.
Oh, it is. You feel like you're dying, and and you can. You could have a stroke at any moment, so it's not fun.
That is terrifying, Branson.
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like you should be like the bubble boy, like walk around in a bubble. Like
the bubble boy?
Yeah.
That's from Seinfeld. If anyone from Seinfeld is watching, Bubble Boy. Okay, well, we're talking. Well, how about you? Did you got any...
What am I doing this weekend? I have a workout class that I've been really enjoying that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm getting my hair colored tomorrow because blonde is necessary to
more blonde
upkeep.
Yeah.
Well, my roots are coming in, and it's time for a refresh. What else am I doing? And that's pretty much it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm on a diet right now. I'm like working out, trying to get my body to transform back to like when I was 18, trying to go back to the thin version of myself.
Okay.
I just don't want to be like the pudgy guy.
Wait, how old are you?
27.
I was just about to say 27 is the best my body's ever looked.
27?
Best I've looked in general.
Got you.
You peak in 27. Like, I feel like, look, in high school, I don't know. In high school, like, I've always kind of been the same weight, but just in general, I feel like 27 was the best year. Like, if I could be something forever, it would be 27.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
so you got this.
We're all not going to be 27 forever.
I know.
That's okay. Moving on, we are going to be talking about what everyone is talking about right now. I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen The Crash yet.
You've got to see it.
So I told Charlie, take over this before they roast me saying, you haven't seen it, don't talk about it. So we're going to talk about Mackenzie.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got some new documents, public record documents from the prison that she's been staying at in Ohio. A lot of disciplinary violations during her time being locked up. Very interesting because I feel her side has been saying she's like doing well, like she's a model citizen kind of thing, making it seem like she's staying out of trouble. Oh no, this girl has been in so much trouble during the time that she's been incarcerated. And if you don't know who we're talking about, Mackenzie Shirilla, she was involved in a car crash years ago, which prosecutors claimed was intentional. She was driving the car, the only one wearing her seatbelt. Her boyfriend, Dom, was in the passenger seat, and a friend was in the back seat, Damien. She was going 100 miles per hour. Prosecutors claim she never hit the brake and that she intentionally drove the car with those two other people in the car into a wall.
Before we died. It's just like, why is it always the driver and the person committing the crime that survives?
Right.
I've seen drunk drivers in my town, and a famous one from my school was these. There was, I don't want to say it incorrectly, but there was a few girls in the car, and there was a man driving, and he was drunk, and he drove the car right into a tree, and they all died, and he survived.
That's terrible.
So, I did look up why. It was because the crunch went to those sides of the car.
Yeah.
And
it's like when you hear of like good people getting like cancer, and you're like, why couldn't this happen to terrible people? It's kind of like the same.
Right.
So she survived the crash. She has maintained her innocence. However, she pled before a judge. The judge determined that she did intentionally murder them. So she's been serving time behind bars. It was a really big case at the time, but now it's been revived because of a Netflix show called The Crash. So she appeared in the documentary from prison. probably the most hated person right now, I want to say. A lot of people feel she has not shown any remorse. You know, her side's trying to claim, like her parents are trying to say, she's innocent. They've stood by her. A lot of people feel the parents were enabling her. Well, we pulled up these records showing so many violations that have been written down and recorded behind bars. One specifically, she admitted to apparently being nude on camera.
Yeah.
So one prison record alleges that she was on a video call with a visitor. Unclear who that visitor was.
Wait, a visitor so she's on a video call and this is a person visiting her virtually?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And the visitor claims or engaged in explicit behavior on camera. And prison authorities state that she admitted guilt in the incident. Apparently, she at one point was wearing pants and had a sexual device coming out of her pants.
Really?
Can I get specific?
Yeah, I mean, we're reading the facts here.
She apparently had a dildo coming out of her pants on camera with this visitor. And then when she came back into frame, she was topless. You can't do that. She admitted to this behavior.
Yeah.
So that was recorded. That's just one. There was other key allegations. She was found with prescription medication not prescribed to her. At one point, officials discovered a personal photo they claimed depicted drug use. So she had some kind of photo with some kind of, entailing drug use. She denied that the photo showed drug use and said that the pills that were in the photo were prenatal vitamins obtained from another inmate. At one point, too, apparently a guard took her into a different room to make sure that she was dressed appropriately under a sweatshirt behind bars. And she had made a comment, something along the lines of, well, I can't help it if the guard got a boner from my outfit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So just a lot of things like that.
Is she in the documentary? Like she's talking in the documentary?
She sure is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they allow that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously attorneys have to approve it. And the reason why I'm mentioning her attorney is you hear the attorney at one point. When she's in camera, she's talking about how she's sad, how every day she's remorseful. And then she pauses. And I mean, in a way, you can either see it two different ways. You could see it as the producers did her dirty, or you can see it as, they wanted to expose and show the true her, because she's talking to the camera saying how sad she is about what happened, how she thinks about it every day. And then she turns to her attorney and she goes, was that okay? Like, was I doing too much?
I mean, like, they had to have known. They dramatize everything for these things. And it's so funny whenever a Netflix documentary comes around, suddenly the world cares about it for 1 to 2 months total. And then we forget about it. Case being Menendez brothers. That was
Menendez
the biggest
brothers,
thing ever.
Yeah. And Joe Exotic, too. We haven't talked about Joe Exotic for a while from Tiger King.
So she's serving 15 years to life, and she's eligible for parole in 2037.
Yep.
36. I don't want to say it incorrectly. But with all these infractions, that only increases your stay.
They definitely look at, when they are considering your case, when they're re-looking at your case, they're looking at, how are you doing behind bars? Are you a model citizen? Are you, taking classes? Are you trying to better yourself? Because if you remember when we were talking about the Menendez case, that was one thing that they were saying as well. Like, the Menendez brothers have done all these great things. They've, added grass into prison systems to help people. And we knew there was some kind of incident with the Menendez brothers. Like one of them had like a contraband cell phone. And that was like a big no-no. Yeah. So I can't imagine if that, to me, is a much smaller thing than a lot of these that she has. It's going to be really tough for her.
But Charlie had someone in studio yesterday.
Yes, I did.
You all know.
Caused quite a commotion.
Quite a commotion, right? Gypsy Rose Blanchard was in studio here yesterday.
Yep.
The full interview's on Spotify and Apple. But I wanted to bring Charlie in here especially to talk about this and even show you a clip from her interview with Gypsy where you asked her about her thoughts on this entire thing.
Case,
and that's been everywhere.
Yeah.
It's been on people, what is it, Us?
Us Weekly,
Us Weekly.
E! News, In Touch. Yeah, everyone's picked it up, and it's kind of gone viral on social media.
Yeah.
But here's a clip of my interview with her and what she says about the case. Did you watch the Netflix show The Crash?
I did. I watched all the documentaries that's currently out. And although I watch these documentaries, I'm not a true crime junkie. Some people might think I am, but I'm not. But it did seem interesting, so I did watch it.
Do you think there's a world where the Supreme Court will overturn her conviction?
No, I don't. I can say that, after watching the documentary, I don't think the documentary did her any favors.
Yeah.
And just by kind of hearing about her behavior in prison and all this kind of stuff, because she does have, 2 15-year sentences ran together. Yeah. And after those 15 years, she can be eligible for parole. Now, I can say I don't think she'll get early parole, and this is why. So the parole board takes into consideration behavior in prison, but most importantly, remorse and family. So if the victim's family writes against her parole, she will automatically be denied. I've seen it happen time and time again with different women that was in my prison. They prioritize the victim's family above everything.
Do you think if and when she does have remorse, she maybe can change the minds of the victims' families?
It's going to take a lot of work on her part.
Yeah.
She's going to have to do a lot of extensive therapy, and she's young.
Yeah.
She's young, and it's not going to sink in until maybe 20 years from now. But what's going to happen is she's going to go in front of the parole board. They're going to keep setting her back in 5-year increments. And I think that needs to happen. The time that she's in prison right now, she needs to grow up and take accountability. And remorse is something that maybe is not coming natural right now, because maybe it's something that she hasn't dealt with internally and emotionally. But it's going to hit her like a train. And when that happens, she needs to take those steps to do what she needs to make amends with the victim's family. And it's on them if they want to forgive her. They don't have to forgive her by any means.
Definitely.
But that is something that will have to happen at some point. Her taking full accountability for that.
It's a TMZ podcast.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We actually muted for that first few seconds.
Oh,
great
sorry.
work, Charlie, by the way.
Thank you very much, Branson.
Yeah, this was yesterday.
So this was an interview that I did yesterday for the TMZ podcast. You can go see the full interview on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Very interesting to get her thoughts on everything, because I feel like a lot of people have compared Mackenzie Shirilla to Gypsy Rose. They were both very young girls that did bad things, that were, in prison. And another topic that I discussed with her is that there's this alleged ex-girlfriend that has come out that claims to have had a romantic relationship with Mackenzie behind bars.
Oh, yes. The one that touched her buttocks. Is this the one?
I think
inmate?
that's
another inmate?
Potentially.
Maybe, I don't want to say the wrong.
Yeah, that was one of the violations.
Sounds like she's getting busy behind bars.
For sure. And I talked to Gypsy about that because, again, she was young, experimenting sexually behind bars. But I say sexually, however, Gypsy clarifies she only kissed women behind bars. She said that it's one thing you do in women's prisons, I'm sure male prisons too, to pass the time. And she kind of gives her thoughts on that as well. Really riveting interview. Yeah.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
No, I haven't.
I don't think that's the pastime of choice in prison. So have you seen that movie? Oh, you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption? This guy's like the movie buff over here. Never mind. There's some stuff that happens in there. It's not great.
No.
Scary place. But I mean, these people are in there for how long? And it must be like difficult to be a model inmate when you get life. Because
it's like, what are you
have
living
to lose?
for?
That's why the people that are committing crimes in there, the ones that are stabbing people, like the guy who killed Jeffrey Dahmer, for example, was serving a life sentence.
Right.
These people have nothing to lose, and that's why it's terrifying to be in a prison with people who are facing life and have nothing to lose.
Yeah, definitely.
On that other side.
Definitely.
But it sounds like she's not very remorseful. And
no, not at all. She's Mackenzie. I feel like a lot of people don't think she's remorseful at all. And as you can tell, Gypsy Rose thinks that that's really going to hurt her. She said the remorse eventually, the regret is going to hit her like a freight train. And Gypsy doesn't have sympathy for Mackenzie at all, has no interest in meeting her ever or talking to her. She's like, actually, it was kind of funny. She's like, I'm good.
And then Mackenzie actually requested Kim Kardashian be her lawyer.
That's
and Kim shot that down so quickly.
Yeah. So, again, you can go check out the full interview that we did yesterday. It's on Spotify, the TMZ podcast. And moving on to our last story, or are there any comments on that?
Actually, we're good. Honestly. We went for the full 15 now. If you don't know, we usually go for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But we have a few comments here. One for you, Charlie. Great find and smart interview to ask her about the doc, Krista says.
Thank you so much, Krista. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Miss Anita Housen says, I wonder what type of reprimand Mackenzie will receive due to these new infractions. She needs to be in a max prison and not at the Camp Cupcake one she is in now.
Camp Cupcake, that's a phrase Gypsy used yesterday when we were talking as well. It just refers to being in kind of like a cushy prison, and that's one of the allegations about Mackenzie is that her parents are kind of funding like a luxurious lifestyle for her in prison, buying her the best makeup, making sure she has, everything that she wants. And even when she was on camera and appeared in the documentary, her hair was done. Not my choice of hairstyle, but her makeup was done. And you can tell she's not sad crying behind hers.
And that's not going to go great for her. No. It's not going to go great. By the way, if you people are asking where they can watch this, I'm pasting a Spotify link in here. Click on that link and you can go ahead and watch it. It's a video podcast now we do here on Spotify. It'll be up on YouTube as well shortly. And of course, you're going to see clips everywhere as well.
Yeah, clips are on our Instagram page, social media pages, on my page too. So you can go check it out. And whether you love Gypsy Rose or you hate Gypsy Rose, I think getting her opinion about this case is rather interesting.
I'm going to give you a thumbs up for your week, Charlie.
Thank you. I did another interview for the TMZ podcast earlier this week with Sandra Vergara.
Wait, is that Sophia's?
So she is Sophia's biological cousin. However, she was adopted by Sophia's mom and was raised as Sophia's sister. Adopted
that is
sister.
Insane. I met this woman.
You had no idea?
No idea this is Sophia.
She looks just like her. The genes are strong.
I did not know this.
We talked to her about Selling Sunset 10 and the shakeup, so you can go check that out as well.
Sweet.
Lots of interviews
this week. Cool. Well, thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Brandon.
And we'll see you back here on Monday.
See you later.